Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will get first crack at it today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers.
Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Pulls it and fires to the left. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Plucks it out of the air. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. And the Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Oh, he's got a chance. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's James. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Horned Frogs trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Third and goal for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, TCU! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter, and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Flores. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bruins offense will get the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure, so no different.
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. To the ground with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Bruins will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hoover. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Under fire. Complete to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Finding open areas. There he goes. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Hoover. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Pressure coming. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Trying play action. Caught close to the marker, it's Flores. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, UCLA! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Ohio State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here and throw in the towel. Stop this fight. They're trailing by 20 to USC. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the gun, the ground game. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. Good, solid tackle. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. After the run, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. He'll try to pop the draw. Makes a man miss. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Lets it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Bruins! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. As they come to the line on 2nd down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. And he'll be brought down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bruins line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. He's got the tight end. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
And a lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start changing some things up.